You can stop the video. The points of interest have expired. The next file was labeled as what?
It's Theater 10, the number 1 next to it.
Paren 1.
Yes.
All right, if you would go ahead and begin the extraction process. And if you will stop it so we can get the file number.
It is file 2014-011-31-30012.
And based on your familiarity with this case, is that the view we've been referring to as camera 12?
Yes.
You go ahead and play the video. You can stop the video now. The 5 video clips that we just reviewed, is that the 5 video clips that you received from Fred Myers after they were downloaded by Eric Andrews on January 15, 2014.
Yes, sir.
And those 5 videos are in their raw state.
They're in the state that they were extracted from the DVR, yes.
Right. Your Honor, because you can see the lengthy extraction process of these videos, when the extraction took place, as you heard Detective Smith explain, the files were placed in the temporary folder on my computer. It'll be my intention tomorrow at closing, so I don't have to go through the extraction process, since they were downloaded in open court in front of all the parties in the court. I will be using the temporary files on the computer, so I don't have to go through the extraction process and have those delays tomorrow, as opposed to playing them off the thumb drive.
Any objection to that?
Yeah. Right.
It's not going to change them any, it's going to be just what we just saw, right?
It's just, you saw how long the extraction is, it's just, I didn't want to hold things up and be waiting around, that's all.
That's fine.
Fine, thank you. With that, Judge, I have no further questioning of this witness, and if you can give us a moment, we'll put everything back where it belongs.
That's fine.
Thank you. Yeah, shut it down. Clerk, please verify that all the thumb drives are on there. Thanks, Judge. I'll remove all my input.
Cross?
No questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. May this witness be released?
No, ma'am.
You have to stay under subpoena. You might get called back or you might not.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks. Good take care. Who's going to be your next witness?
Your Honor, this time the state of Florida would like to publish the interview of first Reeves with Detective Proctor and Detective Caney for 20 minutes. About 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Do we want it to anybody need a break, Madam Court Reporter? Okay.
Curtis, how tall are you?
About 6'1", 6'2".
What do you weigh? You got blue eyes. Look, is there anything else you want to tell me?
Man, I don't think there's anything else to tell you. I'm sitting back here second guessing myself. Did he hit me? Could I get out of the way? Did this have to happen?
This is the second one, do you know? If we could take a break, apparently this is the interview two, I believe. You have the other interview?
We never opened it. They'll open the
Did you have two interviews?
There's 2 interviews.
Okay.
And there should be 2 CDs.
Is that
There should be maybe another, we never opened it, you were the first one to open it. Now we've got tons of copies, he's got a copy.
I have another copy.
You're gonna play both though, right?
You want me to play both?
Yeah. Yeah. Just for the document of completeness.
He and both, so I wasn't gonna play. You're-
Very
Okay.
end.
Okay. I'll play them both, but I'm gonna play them in the correct order, Joe. Okay. I was gonna slow it on.
1510. Yep. How you doing, Curtis? You all right, Curtis? Can you get out of there, man? All right. There you go. Come on, Curtis. My name's Alan Proctor. I'll step over here to my car. You all right? Sit here in the front seat. Go ahead.
I'm 71 years old. See, I can't
Okay.
I got you.
Alan, what do you want to do?
You want to cuff him in the front? All right. Curtis, you don't have anything else on you, sir, do you, Mr. Reeves?
I have no idea, my friend.
You know, double check and see if he's got anything else on.
I think they stripped me
Yeah, have they?
at least 3 times, maybe 4.
Okay, cool.
That was one of the reasons I wanted to handcuff you. What are you doing?
Just put them in the front, all right? Don't push on me, don't walk, all right?
I understand the
Guys, like,
concept.
turn around, face me. Just sit kind of straight back into where you're sitting in the seat.
Curtis, my name's Alan Proctor. I'm a detective with the Sheriff's Office. This is Todd. We're here investigating this shooting that occurred here. I understand you're a retired deputy cop.
Yep.
I want to make sure that everything is okay here and you know the spiel, you know, well, I got a Miranda out here, okay? You have the right, your Miranda warnings are, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any question if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of those rights that I've explained to you?
Yes.
Having those rights in mind, do you want to talk to me about what occurred here?
Yeah, I can understand.
Okay, cool. What happened?
Can I have some, got something to drink? Anything? My throat is as dry as dry can be.
Yes, sir.
And I really didn't get to move that left shoulder anyhow. Well, I do hope the folks on either side of me were paying attention.
What movie were you watching?
Well, we were watching the previews.
Watching the previews?
Yeah. We just started.
Okay.
Oh, no, not the preview, but all the crap at 360.
How long have the lights been down?
Oh, I have no idea.
A couple minutes?
Yeah. Well, the lights have been down for quite a while because they go through all that stuff about turning off your cell phone and, the concession stand and all that stuff.
Right.
So I have no idea on the concept of time. 5 minutes.
Brian's going to get a couple.
Or more.
Hey, they're going to go get something to drink.
I'm not trying to do anything other than get the feeling back
That's
in
all
my
right.
shoulders, Chad.
That's all right. How long you been retired?
20 years.
Wow. You started as a young man then, huh?
Yeah, I did. I spent, let's see, I went on in October of 1966.
Wow.
Did 27 there. I was a director of security at Miss Gardens for 12 years, and I've been trying to retire, enjoy my retirement for about 9 years.
I understand. Well, if he's going to bring you some water.
I don't care if it's cold as long as it's wet.
All right, sir. I've got some here, but you probably want to drink after me because we've got we're going to get you some fresh water.
Seriously, disease.
Well, I'm not saying that, but I've been a cop almost 30 years myself, so.
I understand.
And I hate to talk to you about all this.
Well, I'll tell you the plain truth. I hate to be here. This is crazy. It was absurd. I tell retired cops that you don't do this. But I've never had anybody jump on my ass like that.
Right.
It was crazy. It really was. And completely uncalled for.
I understand. So the lights had been down. What happens?
Well, the guy was playing with a cell phone, so I leaned over and said, "Do you mind turning your cell phone?"
Right.
And he told me to fuck off or something like that. Okay. So I leaned back and he kept on doing it, so I got up and I went and told the manager out front. I said, "Look, that's bad." So I asked him to turn his cell phone off. He's playing with it. He told me to fuck off, so I said, "I appreciate it. You got to take care of it."
Okay. So he kept doing it. What manager?
Well, I don't know, whoever was sitting at the desk, big heavy set guy, first class, whoever was sitting at the front desk with the I assume he was a man. Wrong name tag, I don't know what it said.
But he's a heavy-set guy?
Yeah,
Wearing glasses?
I think so. The powers of observation faded.
I understand. So what happens then?
Come back into the movie, and the guy put his phone away, and I was like, went by. I said, I see you put it away. I told the manager for no reason. In other words, I went in and ratted him out. If he was going to put it away, I wouldn't have gone, you know.
Right.
And he turns around in his seat and else got some nice. And he says something about he was answering. You're gonna have to get the top.
You got it.
Yeah. And he said something about he was. I don't remember. If it was any of your fucking business, I was texting my daughter or something like that, and you stay the hell out of my face. think that's when he said that. And his wife was holding him back. So I sat down, and I think I got the bag of popcorn from my wife. And suddenly he jumps up and he turns around and he stands in his seat, which was, well, you saw the crime scene. He was off to the right of me.
Right.
So as he's pushing on the back, there's a crack between us. So I'm leaning back in my chair. I got nowhere to go. And I'm leaning back in my chair. So he kept on hollering, and I'm not sure what he said, to be honest with you. He said something. And that led me to believe he was going to kick my ass. And I don't know if that's exactly how he phrased it or not. So I'm looking, briefly, I know I can't go anywhere. So I'm leaning all the way back in my chair as far as I can to get away from him, and suddenly he's virtually on top of me. So because I'm stretched out, if you'll look at these pants, pistol was in the right front pocket. And when you're sitting down, there's no way you can get it out. So I'm stretched out trying to get away from him. My left arm is out in front of me, and I think I'm saying either no, 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 or whoa, 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 one or the other. And then suddenly my head was to the right, so he hit me with something. And I assume it was his fist, but I don't know. You see, something is wrong with my left eye. Anyway, I had him wash it out for me. So he hit me with his fist or with something. I think he had his cell phone in his hand because I saw the blur of the screen.
Right.
And I got my left hand out in front of me, and he hits me in the face and knocks my glasses sideways. And there was a young Sumter County deputy that came over right afterwards. And I have frames that you can bend them all over the place. But the left side was stretched out.
So he knocks your glasses off?
They weren't off, they were partially off, and I fixed them where they fit my head again. And for a while there, I was kind of dazed, and it had to be from the strike, even if it was a glazing blow or whatever. But I felt like I had something in my eye, still do, but not as bad. The fire department guys ripped it out with some kind of shit. Anyway, I'm leaning back. He's virtually in my lap. I got contact with something with my left hand. It's dark in there. I mean, suddenly this happened so damn fast. And the trajectory of the bullet should be upward because I came out of my pocket with it, and surprised I didn't shoot myself in the hand. And good hell, I didn't need to do that. That was just, I hate to say that. I've counseled cops for
How many rounds you shoot?
one. I guess you could say I was scared shitless.
Okay.
I got arthritis in both hands. My back's a freaking wreck. I was on SWAT for 15 years. We thought we were supermen, and as you get older, you find out you're a physical wreck.
Okay. And you had that gun in your right.
It was in my right front pocket,
Right.
and I'm stretched out. Well, like I said, you can see the pockets here, and you can't get it out if you're not completely. I'm stretched out on my seat, sort of like this.
Right.
And I'm holding. I'm whoa, 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 or no, 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 one or the other. And I'm hitting the face and head of me now. And
You got any idea where you shot him at?
I have no idea. I heard somebody say he was shot in the chest.
You see anything in his hands?
I think he had a cell phone. When he turned away from me, I looked down and his cell phone was laid at my feet. So I think that's what he hit me in the face with. I didn't see anything else. And I don't know what you guys found.
I hear you. Did your wife, where was your wife at?
She was sitting on the right-hand side. If she's paying attention, and bless her heart, there's no justification for what happened in there, so
Right.
I understand her.
Where was your son at?
He wasn't there. We were waiting for him to come in. We saved the sequel and all that sort of stuff.
And this guy's sitting directly in front of you?
No, his wife, I think, or whoever was with him, this lady was sitting directly in front of me. He was off to the right side, which makes it. Yeah, if he'd have been sitting straight in front of me, I'd have just been whipped, but I couldn't do anything.
And the row in front of you, right? The right side of the row in front of you. Just one chair.
Yeah. What's the status on this guy?
But we don't know yet. We've got people down there. It's not looking good.
All over us, deep in the
Yeah. Did
His wife was trying, whoever was with him was trying to hold him back.
right?
And,
What is he saying to you?
fuck off, get out of my face, fuck you, I'm talking to, he was sitting there playing with it, and what he said to me was that he was texting his daughter. Well, he wasn't, he was scrolling through the thing. I think when I leaned over and asked him to turn the cell phone off, he told me to get the fuck out of his face, and so I knew right away that,
What about just immediately prior to the shot? What is he saying to you?
man, he's saying, I think that's when he's talking about, he's texting his daughter. If there was any of my, there's fucking there 3 or 4 times, I don't know, if it's in my fucking business, or I'll kick your fucking ass, or, whatever he was saying was threatening. I gotta be candid with you, I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
It was enough for me to try to look for a way out. And my wife is saying, and when I got up to go tell the manager, she said, we should have just moved, is what we should have done. She said that after the shooting.
Right.
And she's absolutely right. She said, that's exactly what we should have done. So, but it's something, when he jumped up and turned around, it was no problem. I mean, it was just a guy being mouthy.
Right.
When he jumped on the seat and came over in between the crack between the 2 seats, that's when it scared me.
Okay. Now, you say he jumped up. Now, does he come over the seat, or is he still on his row?
His feet were on the seat. At least one of them was, and he was pushing back with his hand, and he was coming over the seat. Exactly where his feet were, I don't know. He was coming over into my area, where I'm sitting.
Okay.
And I'm saying, whoa! It's like, this is just a cell phone. This is nothing.
Right.
But I don't know if I was saying no, or whoa. So he's coming over on me. I'm pushing him off with my left hand, and I had a hold of something. I'm assuming it was probably his chest. I don't know.
With your left hand?
With my left hand.
As he's coming over, do you actually make contact with us?
I made contact with something. His arm, his chest, his shoulder. I'm saying no, whoa. And like they say in the books, it happens so fast. And then as soon as I pulled the trigger, I said, oh, but this is stupid. But again, I'm 71 years old. I don't need to ask for it. I'm a younger man.
How old was he?
I don't know. I'm going to say 35, 40, maybe.
Did you think that he had something other than a cell phone?
I had no idea what he had. All I knew is that guy was coming after me. It's dark. The theater's dark. The show's on. I don't know him. I don't know. I see that he's very explosive, unnecessarily. I don't understand what his motivation is or why he wants to pursue something that's not worth pursuing. I had no idea what his motivation was. But when he jumped up, like I said, it was not a big deal. But then when he started for me, he started yelling, then it scared the crap out of me. I'm thinking, holy crap, what's going on here? And after he hit me,
You keep saying he hits you, but what does he hit you with?
it's dark. I don't know.
Okay.
I think he was wearing dark shirt. Dark.
Okay.
Hell, I don't know. Fist. Like I said, after he hit me, my face went sideways. My glasses came partially off. By now, I'm stretched out completely, and I'm in my seat, kind of like this, with my left hand out, and when I shot, he was, hell, it should have been pretty darn close to a contact.
Okay.
I know we're trained not to stick it out in front of us, but
Right.
to be honest with you, I was afraid I'd shoot myself. I don't, all that happened so fast. I didn't shit. I'm thinking, this guy's fixing to do me some bad stuff. If I had it to do over again, it would never have happened. We would have moved. But you don't get do-overs.
So what made you shoot him?
Well, I guess it scared the hell out of me.
Okay.
I thought the guy was fixing to beat the shit out of me.
Okay.
I don't know how else to say that. When my
But
glasses...
he never told you that, right?
He said something that led me to believe, and then when the guy starts coming at you with the aggravated position, the contorted face, the fuck yous and stuff like that, I don't think I've ever had anybody get in my face like that. And it scared the crap out of me. If I was 20 years younger or something like that, I might have just wrestled it out with him, but
Okay.
I'm not, all that agility and shit's gone. Actually, I'm very surprised that the last time I shot that little pistol, I couldn't hardly shoot it because it had so much arthritis in my hand.
Right.
So,
All right. What else can you tell me?
that's it, I guess.
Todd, what did I miss?
Well, I want to kind of just make things a little bit clearer. You talked about it came at you in an aggravated manner.
Yeah. Facial expression, very
Let
little
me
face.
ask you this. You keep saying that if you had it to do over, you would do something different. If you had it to do over, do you think you could have took him more knowing he didn't have a weapon, that you could have took him physically by
Oh,
without-
no, man, I'm shit, I can't fight. I'm 71 years old, I couldn't take that guy. I couldn't take anybody, not anymore. I retired, I've gained 20, 30 pounds. I got arthritis in my back, my knees, my hands. Nah, I couldn't take anybody.
You think that it could have been prevented by not using the gun? Can you think
There's no way that me or anybody else can speculate on that, I don't think. If I had thought that I wasn't going to get beat up, it would have never happened. I was pretty confident after being hit one time that he wasn't going to stop.
Well, what we got to do is we got to figure out what we're going to do.
Oh, I know.
And we got to figure out.
Wait, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. No. You got a lady that was sitting one seat away from me. She should have seen everything.
Elderly little lady?
I don't know. She was just a lady. It was a vacant spot. She should have seen something. My wife was sitting right next to me.
Okay.
She should have. I mean, I don't know what she was doing, but she was right there. And then there was a space where we left for my son, and then there was some other people sitting there. And when I said something to them when I left to go tell the manager about the cell phone.
We're talking to everybody just to try to get.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, you talk to everybody before you.
You've handled these kind of cases before. What would you expect us to do? What would you go through in those situations?
Oh man. Well, let me put it this way: if I wasn't afraid of getting hurt or beaten up, I would have never pulled a pistol. First of all, and I've trained cops when I was on the PD. I actually trained both of them. A lot of those guys. I would. A lot of things are different. When you're in law enforcement, you have coverage if this happens. And what I tell people is, if this ever happens to you, even if you're 1,000% right and the other people are 1,000% wrong, it's still not a healthy thing to get involved in. That you shouldn't be doing. So I've been training for years, and I still hang around with a bunch of retired SWAT guys. I was SWAT team commander for 15 years, and I still hang around with a bunch of those guys. And we thought we were King Kong for a long time. And as it turns out, as you get older, you end up with all the injuries that you thought had gone away come back. And so we're a bunch of cripples now, I guess you could say. We laugh when we call ourselves that.
You're not intoxicated or anything like that, right? You know what's going on here?
I don't drink. I don't take drugs. I drank part of a cold drink, and I was eating popcorn when the guy jumped up and turned around. So should be popcorn all over the place in front of where I was sitting, because that went by the wayside almost immediately.
How did that end up by the wayside?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I dropped it or if he knocked it out of my hand. I don't know.
Okay.
All I remember is after I shot him, I laid the pistol on my leg, put my glasses back on, and a young man came over and said he was a Sumter County deputy, and I handed him my pistol. I said, here's the pistol. I said, it's got one in the chamber.
Okay.
And then I straightened out my glasses. I saw the popcorn on the floor. Saw a cell phone right in front of me. And I thought it was mine, but apparently it's his. And I'm thinking that's kind of what hit me.
Okay.
What kind of gun?
It's a Kel-Tec 380.
What kind of bullet? I know that's something we'll do.
It's a Thunderball made by get now. It's some good stuff.
And you only shot one. To go back to that question I asked you, what would you expect us to do?
Well, I would expect you to, and I hate this term because I've been reading the damn news. I was defending myself. It don't make it any easier for me to accept it, but that's what I was doing. I was defending myself from what I thought was going to be some serious injuries. The guy was very aggressive, considerably younger.
If this guy dies, do you think it was worth, or
Nothing,
your actions, nothing's worth it?
nothing's worth it.
But do you think the actions that you took should have been elevated up to the point to take his life?
I would like to say no. I would hope that the answer to that question would be no. But unfortunately, it's yes. I felt, I mean, I got a bruise on my arm. It takes 2 months to heal. I couldn't take an ass whipping. I got a problem with my right eye. The guy hit me in the left side. And I'm thinking, oh shit. I don't want to be blind. I don't want to be any of those other things as I get older. So, I haven't been scared by that many people. Since I've been retired, nobody has ever scared me. This guy scared the shit.
Okay.
And how old would you say you thought he was? I know
I don't know.
the second part that in his 40s, 50s, 30s?
I'm going to say 35, 40.
Okay. And how old did you say you were?
71.
And I missed the part. Can I get your first and last name? I don't need all your information.
Curtis Reeves.
C-U-R-T-I-S.
R-E-V-E-S.
R-E-E-V-S.
All right, sir. What else, Tom?
I think what we need to do is talk to them and
Curtis, we're going to have some people come out. We're going to do GSR on you. We're going to take photographs, photograph your injuries, things like that.
That's GSR.
Gunshot residue.
Sure.
All right. Photograph you, things like that. We'll take it one step at a time. All right.
Sure.
Got any question of me? Get.
Well, do this too. Hey, before you leave. Get all the questions you want, because if you scare the shit out of me, I'm not going to get up trying to get them.
you know that.
Well, believe me, you know the system as well as we do.
I know the system 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Curtis, you understand what we're trying to do? We're doing our job. And you know what? We haven't decided what we are going to do, but if we go talk to them and everything verifies both ways, then we'll do what we think's fair and
Who's them?
what we think's right. All the witnesses.
Oh, okay. Oh, you guys have already talked to the witness. You got to talk to the state attorney, right?
I've talked to 2 witnesses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's all I've talked to.
Have you talked to my wife?
No, I haven't. I will talk to her. We'll go one step at a time, all right?
She's got, like I said, she, bless her heart, she's the sweetest thing on earth. I don't deserve her. She could never, ever, ever justify this anywhere. She made a comment to me that, I don't know what it was, like, what was that, or
Right.
why'd you do that? Or,
I understand. Well, I think that we'll take it one step at a time. All right. This is Sue Miller here. She's a friend of the cut. We'll get you all photographed out.
Well, about the only thing I don't know, they looked at, the rescue guys looked at me. I feel like they got something in the left eye that's still watering, but.
I don't see anything there, but
No, they,
you see anything?
no, they rinsed it out. I was kind of pushing on it, to try to push her, and I think it's right here on the, that's where, right.
I got you. Hey, Alan. Yeah.
We have helicopters everywhere. So what, if you want to pull up here,
Pull up where?
like up there where he's going, there's an empty theater, and we'll just walk right inside there and get out of the way of all these helicopters. Right over there is the number 11 door between these two cars. Right there. We'll take it in.
Good enough. Here we go. Then wait a second, the media's right there too, damn it.
If you want to pull right up on the brakes, I don't think.
Of course, they've already shot it right there. I didn't realize they were standing there. They got cameras 15 miles long, and you know how that crap works.
They probably already know who I am.
I love being a cop.
To the next one, Alan.
I did too.
Curtis, how tall are you?
About 6'1", 6'2".
What do you weigh? You got blue eyes. Look, is there anything else you want to tell me?
Man, I don't think there's anything else to tell you. I was sitting back here second guessing myself. Did he hit me? Could I get out of the way? Did this have to happen? Did I need to be here? It doesn't give me too much time to think.
I understand.
This is a lifetime. I'll try to make room for you. I don't know what to say, except that this is a life-changing event that I would have avoided at all costs.
I understand.
It's a life-changing event for me, and certainly this young man has a family, and I think I was mentioning to your deputy there earlier, thinking it over. In all my law enforcement career, I don't think I've ever been that scared that quick. Does that make sense to you?
I understand.
I mean, usually something bells and then just something explodes in your face.
Well, we've talked to everybody involved,
Okay.
and nobody sees a punch being thrown,
Right. Well, it's the dark theater, right?
and he's dead.
Oh.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry.
Because, Curtis, I'm sorry because I don't have a choice.
Buddy,
Because I understand what's going on here. I've got somebody that I respect a great deal. You put your rear end on the line a lot of days.
that doesn't have anything to do.
Yeah, it does. It does. I've been a cop 30 years myself, sir, so I hate to do what I have to do sometimes, but I don't have a choice right now.
I don't know what to say. I'm sitting back here, I'm thinking to myself, My life is ruined, his life is ruined, my family's life is ruined, his family's life is ruined.
I'm going to have to arrest you on a second degree. I've talked it over with the state, and my command staff and everybody's in agreement. You'll have a bond. You know, all the procedures. I'll make sure that they're aware that you're law enforcement. They will treat you with respect, just like if you know how it's just like anybody else. They will take care of you, sir.
Okay, now, my wife is sitting next to me. You're saying that she never saw that guy get that close to me and saw me push him back?
No, sir. She never saw a punch.
Well,
She says that he leans over.
okay.
But you know, and I asked her point blank, did you ever see a punch? No, I never saw a punch.
I never saw it either.
Did it happen?
I've been sitting back here second guessing myself. I got hit in the left side of my face and my temple got my glasses knocked off. There was nobody else there, man. There was nobody else there.
Did your wife see your glasses knocked off?
Now that you can ask her.
Because she says no.
Well, they didn't come all the way off. They came sideways. That's the only. They didn't come all the way off. If they had come all the way off, it would have gone on the floor. I
understand.
Be able to sign it.
All right, sir.
I don't. Well, I guess at this point in time, I have no alternative. I try to cooperate, and
I appreciate that.
I guess I better get myself a damn attorney. The reason why we're trying.
I'm sorry, buddy. Curtis. Thank you. I'm sorry, like I said.
Yeah, hold on.
1648.
Judge, if we can just mark this as a composite for that, I believe it was, that's 34.
Was it previously admitted?
We're gonna mark it with A and B.
Yes. The 34 was previously admitted, that was the first case.
Okay.
Actually, 34 that we admitted was actually the second interview. We just put in the first interview as a copy.
That's correct, Judge. So,
Okay. All right. We haven't had a break in a while. How's our order of witnesses going?
we have 3 witnesses prepared to testify.
Okay. Who's going to be the next one?
Next witness is going to be Jane Roy.
What sort of a witness?
She's one of the patrons in the theater.
Okay. Well, I'm only wondering as to how our breaks are going to go. Let's take a 10-minute recess, and we'll resume after that.
All right.